Hey, it's Matt from the Grain Arcade, back playing some Farming Simulator 15 here at Westbridge Hills. We are raking up this straw. We're going to pick it up with our windrower, or not windrower. We're going to pick it up with our forage harvester. That's what we're going to do. And take it down to the biogas plant. We're working on getting that thing refilled and ready for the next great demand when it hits. So let's talk about the future, I guess, here. Don't know what field we'll buy. That's still up in the air. But I think our next piece of equipment will be... Well, I'm not in the right thing. It's in the shop. Our next tractor, we'll just say what our next tractor is. Our next tractor is going to be this case right here. This Case Magnum 380. We want to get into the bigger equipment. And we need to get into the bigger fields first, really, before we do it. But it's a good tractor. It would pull this windrower a lot better, I think, than these smaller tractors would. Even though the power rating is adequate, according to the chart in the shop. So anyway, I think that'd be a good deal to get into, get that larger tractor. So that'll be the next tractor. Next field, we may look at 17. This one right here in front. We may go ahead and get it. It still would be nice to have one of the ones down around by the biogas plant, because that's what everything revolves around on this game, really. If you want to make money, and that's what we're in it to do, we want to make some money. We're not playing on easy, so to make money, the biogas the biogas plant is the answer. You'll make plenty of money off of that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to invest in the biogas plant. And yeah, you could do it the cheap way. You could put solar panels in, and you could put windmills in. They're available in this game. But they make money by themselves. You don't have to do anything. So don't want to really do that. We may do that at the very end of this series, because this series will end one day. I know, sad, but it will end. Not sure when it will end. We'll definitely explore every possibility in this game before we end it. I know that much. So it may even go past the release of 17. So I missed a little bit there. I'm not gonna worry about it. I think we could get. We're gonna make a lot of money on that next great demand at the biogas plant once we get it full. Well, when I say full, I mean full to where we have it. I think we're doing 50% per bunker. Yeah, 50% per bunker. And once we get that done, when we hit that great demand, we're going to have enough money for that tractor and then some. So I'm really looking at field 13 or 14, maybe even 15, depending on what kind of cash we have. I'd like to get 13 first. I know it's not that close to the homestead, but it's got a lot of resources. It's got a lot of trees. And it has parking storage over there. So we could actually park our forestry equipment or our forage harvester over there, and have a little more room at the homestead here for some of the other equipment that we're going to get eventually. And just take all the forage harvester, the headers, all the forage harvester headers down there, the two Fliegel trailers down there. We could park our forestry equipment down there, like that logging trailer over there. One thing that we need to get next time, and that's not the right screen. I don't know why I keep hitting that button. One thing we need to get is this planter. It's only $26,000. It plants the straight trees, the fir trees in the ground. And this has been something that's been lacking from Westbridge. There's no designated forest areas on this map at all. And I'm thinking the area, surrounding the train station over there, south of the train station, west of the train station, and east of the train station, we could plant trees over there, and maybe even over there down south of field 12 on the east side of the map. We could plant trees over there, and we could actually start a forestry business on this map. We could get into forestry, and you know, maybe we could do that. Maybe we could be the pioneers of that for Westbridge. We could establish dedicated forestry areas where we could do some forestry and bring logging into the map. So, and you know what? I think I'm going to have to move that combine. Should have done it already. Yep, I'm going to have to move him when I get down here. So we've got just about all this windrow. Got one more pass to make. And we'll start picking this up with the forage harvester. Trying to stay straight here, honestly. Alright, let me bring him over here and get him lined up at least. Boy, he takes a second to stop with this thing, doesn't he? Brakes don't work that well. Alright, let's move this out of the way. Need to get him really, really out of the way, because I'm going to bring that harvester in down here. Let me go take him. Let me just park him over here on the side of the field. Let me just go ahead and park him. Well, he needs to be washed. I'm just going to park him on the side of the field for now, because I don't think there's enough room down there to get him in there. And now, if you've watched our Bjorn home map, actually need to move him and get him planting down on that other end. Move him real quick. This Puma's done got dirty. It was nice and brand new, and we dirtied it up. Let's follow that up a little bit so we don't bend anything while we're moving real fast here. So yeah, our corn will begin growing over here soon. I'm excited to get into corn, finally. Alright, hire him out here, and let's go back to windrowing. We'll be ready to start our forage harvester here. Yeah, we should have enough money, like I said, with that next great demand on the biogas plant to get field 13 or 14 or 15, something like that. Something in that vicinity, I think. Kind of want to keep it south down here for now. That way we can keep that biogas plant running, keep production going down there. And I think after that next great demand, you know, we only had 10% in the bunkers that first time, and we made just shy probably of $1,000, somewhere around that figure. Now that we're at 50%, we should be able to get into cows with that next great demand. So cross your fingers for that next biogas great demand. Oh, you know why I'm going so slow with it folded? Cruise control's turned down. I wondered why I was going so slow. Now this thing is terrible to back in. So I think I'm going to park it somewhere else. I think I'm just going to park it down here for right now. Kind of slid in there too. Alright. Let's get our forage harvester here. There he is. drop this right here, lower it, and drop it. Okay. Alright, now this one you do have to fold out. There we go. And we're ready to go. Now, like I was saying, if you've seen our Bjornholm map, you've seen us mow with the that other hitter, and you know the rate of it going in is a little bit slower. Cross over and turn around. But watch the rate when we pick this stuff up, especially with it being windrow. Alright. Ready, set, go. It's just flying in there. It's a lot faster to pick up the windrows. At least it fills up a lot faster. Look at that, that number's just shooting up there. We would only be at about 4,000 or 5,000 right now if we were doing the grass. So we got about 20,000 on that one. Whoa! I need to start watching where I'm going. Yeah, each one of these holds 32,000 liters. So we should be able to make a couple passes here, a couple more. But this is a lot better than picking it up with the mower. Alright, we're back on our second trailer now. Working on getting it full. Can't wait to get into corn. I think it fills up pretty fast with corn too, since the yield is higher. Yeah, we're getting up there. We're up to 50,000 now. We won't worry about those two little bits there, I don't think. So how many rows was that? 1, 2, and 3. And we're full. Not even the whole third row, so we're gonna get a lot of chaff off of these fields. Oh, boy, I gotta start watching where I'm going. You'd think these vehicles would yield to this harvester, especially with my beacons on and everything, but they don't. They just ride right up to you. People are so rude here in Westbridge. So, gonna start doing some multiplayer stuff. If you have a PlayStation 4, and I don't know what times I'll be on, but just look for the Grain Arcade. Gonna start doing some multiplayer. Probably gonna play on separate maps. Gonna keep the episode maps you see here separate from those. And may bring you into these maps eventually if I get to know you. Let's see, let's go ahead, let's just do 3. We'll get to 4 eventually. But yeah, gonna start doing some multiplayer, playing online. So look for the Grain Arcade if you're ever online for Farm Sim, and come on in, and we'll be planting some crops and harvesting surely. I wonder why they have barbed wire on this fence. Why it's like secure. Guess they don't want people coming in here, maybe. Oh, that little pole is easy to jump over. I don't know, is that stuff flammable, maybe? I don't know. One thing that will be a lot easier is when we get into corn, we can hire this harvester and run alongside him with the tippers, and we can actually put 3 tippers on one of the larger tractors. So that's another reason why I want to get into the larger equipment. And when we do that, instead of having a total of 64,000 liters to take down to the biogas plant, you'll have 128,000 liters. So yeah, that will make it a lot quicker. Since those are, I want to say they are 900,000 liter bunkers down there. Don't quote me on that. But it would only take 9 trips. Whereas doing it this way, it will take us. Well, no, it'll take less than 9. It'll take about 7 trips. Take about 7 trips, and then we'll have a little left over on the 7th trip. But I think they're 900,000 liter bunkers down there, and take 128,000 per load per trip. Yeah, it'll take about 7 times to do it. Whereas this one it'd take what, around 14 maybe? 13, 14 trips, maybe a couple less, maybe 12 to 14, somewhere in there. Because this is only 64,000. 2 tippers total. I will say I like this forage harvester a lot better than that Rostelmash over on Sosnovka. Yeah. I'm wondering, on the FS17 if this will be on the game. Since, it's a DLC here, most of the time, well, I'll say most of the time, the only time we've had an upgrade is from Farming Simulator 13 to 15. And most of the DLCs that they put on there, like the Waterstad planter and the Case 7130, most of those became in-game equipment when FS15 came out. So I'm hoping that they'll put my beloved New Holland forage harvester over there on 17 as well. But if they don't, it'll hopefully come out as a DLC again, and if not, hey, we're going to have modding support, so maybe it'll come out as a mod. Alright, well, we'll just keep on picking this up here, and we're going to finish planting the corn. We're going to get our Case tractor up here and get this cultivated and planted in corn, I guess. And the next time we come back, we'll either be doing that or we'll be doing our actual corn harvest. And then we need to do another canola here sometime soon too. So until then, remember, you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade.